Hello guys, this is Ibtasam Abasi from Code with Ibtasam, and in today's video I will show you how to make a complete database using PHP and MySQL and how to make a CRUD operation. In this video we will make the very first operation which is the create operation. So first of all what you have to do is that you will make sure that you have installed the XAMPP or WAMP. As I have already installed the XAMPP, so I will start the Apache and MySQL. After that I will open the Windows C directory, and here in the XAMPP folder I will come to htdocs, and here I will create a new folder. You can name anything, as I'm naming it create. You will open it, and now you have to make a new text document with an extension .php. So I will name it create.php. Now what you have to do is that you have to come to your browser and you have to open the PHP MyAdmin. Now you have to click on new, and you have to create a new database. So I will name it create data, and I will click on create, and database has been created. So the table name will be create table, and number of columns will be, I think, 7. So we will create it. So you can see that there is a complete table. So the first column will be of ID, second column will be username, and third will be father name, fourth will be CNIC, fifth will be email, and the sixth one will be phone number, and the last one will be gender. So the first type will be int, and this username type will be virtual, and the further name type will be also virtual, and same with CNIC, same with email, same with phone number, and for gender we will have nm, because we have two names, two values, male and female. So we will delete these two and we will just write male and female. So go, and first length will be, because it's auto increment, so we will enable the checkbox. So that's auto increment. So values, username 100, you can set any value according to your preference, and phone number 40. So I will just save this database. So yeah, you can see that my database has been saved over here, and it's create data, and all of the values are right over here. So now what we will do is that we will just we'll bootstrap, and we will search for a forms 3 wanted. Now I will just look for forms, and you can select any one of the form. As I will scroll down, and yeah, so this form is perfect for me. So I will just copy code of this form and I will paste in my code editor. You can see that here's the HTML code, and I'm gonna just copy it, and I'm gonna just new text document and .html form.html. I've created this HTML for just modification of the form. So Now I will paste it. No, sorry. I'm gonna just open it with VS Code. And here it is. And now I'm gonna just now I'm gonna just paste the form right over here, and also I will copy the CSS for this. This is the CSS. So I will just style tag. I will just add a style tag and just copy it over here. So now I will save it, and now when I will come to my browser and now I will refresh it, so you can see that this is the form. So now I'll modify according to my preferences, as I have 6 values: username, further name, and CNIC email, and then we have phone number, and then we have gender. So what I will do that I will just the first thing you have to do is that your form action method should be post, and then your action should be empty. And after that what you have to do is that the first is placeholder username, and I will just name it username, and second is second input type is also text, and form control item, and ID further name, because we have given it further name in our database, and our placeholder will be further name. So now, and the third we are gonna just copy, and third we have the CNIC. So we are just gonna do is that CNIC, and here we will just placeholder, we will write CNIC, and fourth thing was our email. So that's email, and then we have phone number, and then we have gender. So in the gender we will have 2 radio buttons. So we are gonna just remove it, and we are gonna just go to bootstrap radio buttons. So I will just go to W3 schools, and so this is perfect for me as I need only 2. So I'll just copy it over from here and just paste it right over here. So radio, and ID will be gender, and name will also be gender, and the value will be, for first value is we have male, and this is the checked option. And now what we will do that just right over here male, and here ID will be gender, and the name will be also gender, and the value will be female over here, and here we will write female. So we are gonna save it, and just we are gonna refresh it over here, and you can see over here that this is our form and it's completely ready, so we don't need this social media icons, so we are gonna just remove them. So I'm gonna just remove these icons, and now what I'm gonna do is that button type will be submit and class will be submit and name will be submit, and here create account will just write submit. We're gonna save Control S and we're gonna refresh it. So yeah, you can see that our form is ready. So we have all these values. So now what we are gonna do is small letters. So yeah, you can see that now it's perfect. So now what we are gonna do is that we are gonna just open this create.php folder in the VS Code Studio over here. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to copy this HTML code, this whole HTML code. We are going to copy it and we are going to paste it over here in the create.php. We are going to save it right now, and now what we will do that we will remove this, also we will remove this, and now we'll local host slash what was the folder name, create/create.php. okay, create/create.php. So yeah, you can see over here that our form is now over here in the PHP file. So now what we have to do is that we have to just come to top, and I'm gonna just change its title to create. Okay, so now what we have to do is that we have to write PHP code over here /PHP, and here we are gonna PHP. okay, so now in this section we are gonna write our PHP code. So now PHP code will be it set, and here we will have $_ post, sorry, here spelling are wrong. So yeah, post, and the button or button type was our button type was submit. So we are gonna just write over here submit, and now what we are gonna do is that we are gonna place brackets over here, and now we are gonna make the variables. Okay, so for the very first variable is our username equal to $_ post, and here we have username because we have given this name to the username. I can show you for better understanding. Yeah, you can see over here that we have given this username username. So we will just write over here username. Now we will place colon over here, and now we are going to copy it and we are going to paste it for father name, email, phone number, and for gender. So now here will be our father name. Remember that your spelling should be correct. If your spelling are not correct, then it will be an error in the final code. Father name, and here we have our CNIC, and here we'll write CNIC, and Yeah, so let's, yeah, C and I C are small letters. And here we have, after that we have email and email, and after that we have phone numbers, phone numbers, and the last we have gender. So here we will also write gender. So now we'll check that our values are correct, and here we have username and father name. So sorry, I haven't given name. And I will give all of them. Here will be MySQL, and here will be our email, and here will be phone number. Yeah, so now that's perfect, and here we have gender, so that's perfect right now. So now what we will do, now we will create a connection. So for connection, what we will do, we will just put the variable server name is equal to, our server name is localhost. I'm gonna just write localhost, and after that db username. Remember that your spelling should be correct in each of the following. If your spelling aren't correct, then it will be a great error. And db username is root, and after that we have password. The default password is empty, so I'll just remain it empty because I haven't set any password. And after that we have the database. Yeah, so what's our database name? Yeah, it's create data. Okay, so create data. So yeah, perfect. So now we'll just create a connection, $, connection, and MySQLi connect, and here we'll just write these variables. So the first is server name, comma, a $, db username, and then we have password, $, password, and then we have $, database. So we are gonna close over here, and now we are gonna, if the connection failed, so then what will happen, that die die connection field, and after that dot MySQLi connect errors brackets, and here that's perfect. So now what we'll do that we will insert the SQL query over here. So $SQL query. So here we will just go to PHP MyAdmin and we'll just click on SQL, and here we will click on insert. We will just copy this whole and we are gonna just paste it right over here. We're gonna just copy it over right over here. So I'm gonna just word wrap. Yeah, so you can see over here. So the first variable we don't need ID because it's auto increment, username, father name, CNIC, email, phone number. Okay, so perfect. So now what we are gonna do is that just put these brackets and just we will put the variables. So look at the first variable for username, it's username. So we will just username, and after that we have the second thing we have is father name, and the third is the CNIC, and for value number 4, oh sorry, one mistake we did right over here is that we have cancelled the ID number 1. We have because that was auto incremented, and just username, here we will have other name, and here we will have CNIC, and after that we will have $, email, and after that we will have phone number, $. Remember that these angular brackets are important. If you didn't put these angular brackets between these square brackets, then there will be errors in the final code. So these are really very important. And the last we have is gender. So yeah, that's perfect. So now what we are gonna do is that now if MySQLi SQL query SQLi query $, connection, $SQL query. So here if it exists, then what we will print echo here we will just print insert it. record inserted, record inserted. Okay, so and if it doesn't, so what will this and if it doesn't, then we will write else, and here we will write echo record not submitted, record not inserted. So here's an error. So this was the error, and now I'm gonna just refresh it, and here it says that okay. So some sort of spelling mistakes or something. Number 17. So here now we are gonna refresh it. Okay, so phone, it says undefined phone. Okay, so phone number, yeah, look, that is a spelling mistake, so it was giving some sort of error. And now what we are gonna do is that, so yeah, you can see that record inserted. So now I will put some sort of dummy data. So IBTASAAM CNIC, some sort of this, and mail, yeah. So record inserted, and another data we are gonna put valid female. So record inserted, you can see record inserted, and now we are gonna refresh our PHP MyAdmin. So you can see right over here that this data has been inserted right over here. You can see that this data I have put, so this data has been inserted right over here. So in this video we have just studied the create operation, and in the next video we are going to study the read operation, and in the next video we are going to study the update, and further next we will go to delete. So this was our video.